Hey, and welcome to the fourth installment of Tips with Tweaks. My name is Tweaks, and today I'm going to be talking about the ACR, and it is a very common gun in Modern Warfare 3. I see a lot of people using it, and it's good. So listen up. So on the ACR, I have used the grenade launcher attachment, and this is because it's not too overpowered, and I like the strength of the grenades. It's a lot different from Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, and previous Modern Warfares, which I guess is only one besides that. But yeah, it's not too overpowered now. I'm just trying to rank up my gun a little faster by using multiple attachments. So then I have a Semtex and concussion grenade, which is a pretty basic layout, and yeah, you're gonna see that on a lot of people's classes. And then, of course, I have the dual FMJ 9s or whatever they're called. They are okay. There's a bit of controversy on whether they are overpowered or not, but I like them, so whatever. Um, so I'd like to start off by saying that the fire rate on this weapon, the ACR, is pretty good, and it's gonna help you win those close range to medium to long range gunfights you'll get into, and the accuracy of the weapon is okay. However, I threw kick on there, and that's gonna make it a really aggressive and really stable weapon to fire, and you're gonna get a lot of good hit markers that way. And when I say hit markers, I don't mean hitting them with a few bullets and then they run away. You're gonna get that kill, and the kick is gonna help you do that. So yeah, of course I'm running with the usual specialist package because that is how you should really. Well, okay. If you're playing with a friend, I recommend one person uses specialist, one person uses support, and then you can have a guy use assault if you would like. But if you're just playing by yourself, I would really recommend the specialist package because it is just so darn good. You're just going to feel like such a super soldier when you have it on, and you're going to have all these perks that no one else in the game is going to be having, and I think you'll like your experience. So, yeah, the ACR has probably been my favorite weapon in the game for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't been able to get a good commentary. I don't think I get any kills with the grenade launcher in this commentary, but I could be wrong. We'll see. Again, I was just trying to level it up, and oh yeah, I was gonna say that this isn't a great commentary. I do get a few more deaths than I'd usually like if I was posting a video. However, I believe I got 37 kills, and yeah, again, when I post these tips with tweaks, I like to, especially if it's a weapon, like if I'm giving you tips on how to use a weapon, um, I like to give you gameplays not necessarily on how many kills or few deaths I got, but really how well I used the weapon, and yeah, well, that's about it. So, you'll see here that I have died a couple times early on, but I think this is a spot right here that I just keep getting kills at. And if you find a spot like this, don't think that you're a camper because you're staying here or anything. If you're getting kills, I recommend that you stay there because you're gonna want to, get those kills. And if you leave, you're really gonna regret not having that opportunity. And of course, I do eventually leave, and that's not because I die. I was just, well, I don't even know. I don't really remember because this gameplay was a couple days ago, so, but I do remember a few parts of it. I know that I do leave this spot, so don't hate on me too much. Ah, I hate how you have to get those assists if you've already gotten that guy in second chance, and I also hate second chance. So yeah, two things I don't like right there. Um, but anyway, back to the ACR. I'm kind of rambling on here. Um, it well, you could put a red dot sight on it. I, however, really like these iron sights. I seem to like, I'm not really a superstitious person, but whenever I end up putting camo on a weapon or putting a sight on it, I always end up doing worse than I did when I first picked up the weapon, and it was just fresh. It was just a completely naked weapon, and I don't know why, but I always end up doing a little bit worse than when I started if I throw some like red dot or some camo on there. But if I do get gold on this weapon, which I'm really, really close to, I'm probably, when this commentary took place, or when this gameplay took place, I was probably weapon level 28 on this weapon, so and I'm close, and I've used it a bit more after this. But yeah, this is a pretty long gameplay, and there's not much to talk about with the ACR, and you may hear a fire engine in the background, maybe not, but yeah, that's all good. And right here, I'm kind of camping because I was getting a good amount of kills, and I didn't want to give that up for anything. But I do rush down here, and I think I get a kill or two. There's one, and I might go down there in a second with my FMG9s, sorry, and I get one more kill, I believe, right there, and I get my specialist bonus of 50 points, or maybe it's 100. That's another thing I like about specialist, it gives you extra points, so yeah, it's just really all around a great package to use. For my death streak, I don't really like death streaks. I don't. Come on, that killed me. But I don't like death streaks because they like when you get them, it just feels really degrading. Or I don't know. I just feel like a really bad player when I get death streaks. So I think right now I'm using like a really high up one, like Dead Man's Hand, so I don't have to see them if I'm having a bad game. And some people use them, like I've seen obviously Second Chance a lot, and let's see what else. I've seen obviously Martyrdom, which I actually hate more than Second Chance sometimes. Uh, the only reason it's a competition is because if you get someone in Second Chance and they're about to die, in Black Ops, if someone else shot them and killed them, they'd get the assist. But in Modern Warfare 3, if you get someone in Second Chance and then someone else shoots them, and I think it only takes one bullet, then they get the kill, and that makes me so mad. And you saw earlier in the gameplay that I had a Predator missile take away my kill. So yeah, and I'm not really actually talking about the ACR that much, but I think I've already covered most of the pros about it, so now on to the cons. If you're not using this weapon with kick, it's gonna be pretty wobbly when you're firing, and I don't think you're gonna like that experience that much. And kick is a good attachment for generally all weapons, and Second Chance again. But and oh, here I do get a kill with the grenade launcher, and stay here for a second before jumping down because I don't usually like camping, and this is what I consider camping. If I'm holding down a spot and looking back and forth, I don't really consider that camping. If you want to call it camping, so be it, but I don't know. I think that's more of an aggressive kind of style, and I wouldn't really call it camping, which I believe is just sitting in one place for a long time and having people run by you and you killing them. So, anyways, yeah, you're not gonna want to use this weapon without kick. However, if you do, it's not gonna cause you from uh, losing any of these short range kills, but at long range, you're gonna want kick. Um, Another con, I don't really know. I guess you could say the iron sights are a con. Some people may not like these, but I think they're one of the best iron sights in the game. You can see right the two little sticks, I guess, on the outer sides of the little piece that sticks up in the iron sights, which you generally use for aiming. And sorry, I don't know all the names for all the parts in the gun. I just like Call of Duty. Um, so this gameplay might cut out because it says that my startup disk is almost full, which if you're on Mac, you know how much of a bummer that is. So if this gameplay cuts out, I'm sorry about that, but we're just going to keep powering through. Yeah, this was a pretty good game, and it is going to cut out, so I'm actually just going to leave it here. Thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, this is Tweaks, signing out.